have you ever had a dreams that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Yes.
Welcome to the air conditioned podcast.
Can you hear that at all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, go ahead. Let me see y'all bob. Go.
Kevin don't have headphones on today.
You know what happens when they start giving you less? That means they about to boot you off.
He's one episode away.
Dang, y'all. They about to Tamar Braxton.
He's on his way out.
On his way
They about
out.
to Tamar Braxton.
On his way out. On his way out.
Kevin,
He on his way out. Oh, yeah. Off beat to the mud.
Get it, Dre, man. What you
Why are you on black socks and you on white socks?
I'm sorry, I didn't know the dress code.
We typically be on one of, well, at least we did do it the same
we
jeans.
the niggas.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's them.
I'm a nigga.
No, Kevin is not on
I'm
his
not.
way out. He's going to be
That's
here.
them.
Yeah. Don't pull the
Absolutely.
trigger. Ooh.
I'm out.
What?
That's them.
Cause I'm not Trayvon. Whoa.
Martin?
Did
Wow.
I take it too far?
Wow.
What?
Yeah, give her the
I
white
was just
socks.
trying to spit a bar. Whoa. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my nigga though.
Uh-oh.
What?
Give her the white socks.
Oh. Huh? Trayvon? That was my nigga.
It's the When she said I said no.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
It
Trayvon
wasn't.
Martin, rest in peace.
Jesus. Yeah.
Not with
Ew.
the. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He dead? Trayvon Martin not dead?
What the hell is happening today?
Can we
These
start
niggas have
over?
lost their
Ain't
minds.
somebody dead? Ain't he dead?
Yeah.
So rest in
I feel the way.
peace. Oh.
Talking about Trayvon.
I'm about to go. Thank y'all for having me.
Remember when I said Kevin was on the way out?
Hey, I didn't remember Trayvon Martin.
Yeah, we
died.
caught it the first time. We caught it 5 minutes
I said
ago.
R.I.P. That's not funny.
It's not funny at all.
And that's what's wrong with niggas. Because we think everything
She
is a
love
game.
that word.
Everything is a
I
joke.
love that word.
This is gonna be called the nigga episode.
Welcome to episode 29 of the Dream Lab podcast. It's your
Almost out
captain.
of 20s.
It's your captain Dre Perry. I'm here with the co-pilots. We got Chrissy B in the building. We got Rev Kev in the Skittles.
Taste the rainbow.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You're in for a treat today and not Skittles. Hey guys, so we have a guest today. We have a guest who I think is an incredible content creator, incredible vocalist. She's on social media, and she's in the building today, ladies and gentlemen. Deborah Gabrielle. Ooh, I said it right.
Deborah, your
I
first
said
name?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Really?
Other way.
She make good spaghetti, y'all.
You have my spaghetti?
With a name like Deborah, you have to know how to cook.
Hey,
Oh, I was about to say.
Yes.
Wait a
Your
minute.
name cannot be Deborah or Kevin, Cheryl, Paul. You got if your name Paul, nigga, you gotta know how to barbecue.
yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
your feet are ashy when you do it.
Yep.
You wearing the
Never had a
sandals with the
pedicure.
socks.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
With
Oh,
the
yeah.
big church picnic shirt on
Absolutely.
and the pajama pants.
Oh, for sure.
We've gone too far.
It's okay.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's episode 29. Y'all, we almost done with season 3.
Wow.
We almost had our 20s.
Wow.
We're almost out our 20s. Season
job,
3 is
y'all.
almost over. Thank you so much. We
That's
appreciate it.
what's
It's been a
up.
great time.
Round of
We're going to keep this going. This isn't it. But
Nope.
we just want to let y'all know that season 3 is almost up. And then we're going to be,
For those of you who think that gospel music is gone too far.
Hey.
You think we got a little radical with our message? You right, niggas. That's what he really wanted to say.
Right.
Kurt Franklin wanted to cut so many times in the records. Like,
Yeah,
I
he
promise
did.
you.
The way he cussed his son out, he could have got a Grammy off that performance.
No, that was
Heartfelt.
insane.
The white people didn't understand that, but every black parent,
Oh, we got it. I stick my foot up your ass, nigga.
we understood that.
I said,
You said
oh,
something to your daddy to
my
make him
God.
mad. Carry on. Carry on,
Jesus.
Franklin.
Carry on.
That's a
Pissed
crazy
him
guy.
off.
GP, are you with me?
Oh yeah, we are the church. We ain't going nowhere.
And y'all know people who saying we having church.
No, we are the church. You taught us that.
No, it's we having church.
Yes,
It's not we are the church. It's
You
we
don't
having
feel
church.
like we are the church?
We are.
We are.
But the song
But the song says
we have the church.
the song says we having church. We ain't going nowhere.
We
People
had this
didn't know
debate during the 90s concert.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't our fault. Y'all weren't mixing albums good back then.
Mighty
Yeah.
God, because somebody else
Jesus.
got mad that we was saying words wrong. But that will.
Oh,
I
man.
didn't even know he was saying any of that. So,
What did you think the words was?
oh yeah, we got church. We ain't going nowhere. GP,
That's fair.
oh, yeah.
That's fair.
It's okay. You know, we
fair.
make up
Yeah.
words.
I do it all
Oh,
the
we
time.
will.
Yeah,
We will.
absolutely.
I don't.
We are.
You be
Yeah.
making up words.
No, you
It was
lying.
a side eye when you said, I don't.
No, doggone
I
well
know
he
I
do. How's everybody doing today?
Hold on, we're gonna start with you
Hey.
first because we always go left. Dre, how are you today?
Dre is fantastic. It
good.
is another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Come on.
Kevin.
I'm excited this season is almost over. Not because I don't want to do this. I just need a little breaky break.
Yeah,
And our breaks,
I feel you.
I feel like our breaks are great.
They
Like
are.
it's a great just refreshment.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
what you doing? Sign language? You the part of the sign language ministry?
How much do they make? Cause I low key would.
They paid them like $36 a Sunday.
At first I'm like, ah! Sure, I might go up there like, hey. At this point,
I forgot.
what
What
he
happened?
do?
Kevin's not gonna be in this episode.
Do you remember our first episode?
Yes. Yes.
What happened?
You said, oh, God.
So Kevin.
No, let's not even
somebody
talk
fill
about
me
it.
in.
No, we'll tell you
Somebody
later.
fill me
I
in.
can hit your arm. This is why I don't need to sit next to you.
Yeah, because if you hit me one more time,
Now my brother gonna backhand me.
like on another episode.
No, I'm doing good today.
Done.
That's good. That's good.
I'm doing good. I was like,
Anytime somebody start with, you know,
It's all
have a
Black
seat.
people.
Have a seat. Sit down.
just
It's gonna be a minute.
yeah.
Haven't you learned?
What is that?
Haven't you learned?
no, okay, so I was getting dressed today at the airport. I mean,
Kevin, open your eyes.
I was getting dressed before I went
He's
to the
trying to
airport.
remember.
I was getting dressed before I went to the airport. And I was just like overwhelmed with gratefulness. Like I didn't like start crying or nothing. But I was just like, I am so at peace. Like, I didn't even feel stressed getting on the plane. I had an early flight. I didn't feel stressed or like,
You normally
I
feel
didn't
stressed
feel-
when you get on the plane?
Good.
yeah, typically on Sundays, bro, because you know I used to try to rush home to be at the next service I had to
That's
be
true.
at.
That's
So
true. You one of them.
yeah, I was.
crazy.
No, I was.
I
But
feel
today
it.
to get up, even though I got up early, it was still like, I'm not stressed. It's a good day. My flight gonna be on time. Like I get to
good.
church when I get there, and I'm gonna be done. It just was like a very peaceful morning. Sundays were always like kind of stressful for me, but today I really felt like an overwhelming peace. I was like, dang, it took a long time for this. Never going back. So yeah,
Where did you go? Where did you go?
Neverland. Oh, you talking about where I really went? I went to Minnesota, Minneapolis.
Hey, Chrissy, how are you?
Minneapolis. Mall of America is really cool. Have you ever been?
This nigga said Neverland.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
wow.
big.
I thought you was talking something about that church I quit. How are you?
Everyone listen.
That's the words on my lips.
Sounds like BS to me. Go ahead, Chrissy.
I'm not chewing shit.
Bruh.
Now you done put doodle in my mouth.
Hey, whatever you eat
I'm
is what you
down.
eat.
Because last week y'all was talking about people like being pedo. People like playing with number two, too.
Hey, people like stuff. Yeah, you missed that episode. You gotta
Nasty
go back and watch that
do.
one.
bro. Actually, it comes on at
Nah,
6. Clap your
that's
hands.
demonic. I don't
Well,
appreciate it.
cut that part out. Y'all know what I mean. How are you? How was your mouth?
Bruh.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm sorry. I can't say nothing serious. I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
good.
the seriousness has gone out the
It's
window.
out of here.
It's
It was
over.
never here, though.
Yeah, it really
That's-
It
wasn't.
was. Watch this.
I was holding on to. We told y'all when he get in this chair, he don't know how to act.
Exactly.
He
It's
didn't
the
want to
green light.
offer me the church chair.
Hey.
And the green mic.
Hey,
How are you?
you know what? God is good, so I'm good.
I know
You
with
know
a
what I'm
name like
saying?
Gabrielle. I know you are
You
good.
feel
God,
me? It's the
Gabba.
messenger.
It's the
type of vibe.
messenger type of vibe.
I guarantee you that's not a song.
It's not. It's
okay.
not.
That's the.
I ain't gonna
It's
lie
part
today.
of being a creative.
Yeah.
Today.
Drop that beat. Drop the beat. Drop the beat. Have you ever had big dreams? Big string beans, collard greens. Have you ever had big goals? With your foes walking down the doors and then smacking holes.
Hey.
Ooh, I got big dreams.
Yes.
I can't. I'm
That's
about to
so
holler.
good.
I'm about to holler.
That nigga
Please.
said,
I can't.
I got big dreams.
With my big teams. Oh, what you got in the big scene? In the Lamborghini. What? Martini. Psych. I'm sober, so
She
it's
don't drink.
over.
Dream Lab music.
yeah. Bring the
Jay
beat
makes some
back.
noise.
Bring the beat back.
But
Too many have died with it on. Too many have died with it on. I shall wear a crown.
I shall wear a crown.
Come on, Dre, because I
No,
can't.
it's over.
No,
it's
it's
over.
done for
I
you.
lost all of my rhythm. It's gone. Boy, what were we going to talk about today?
I don't know.
So,
Yeah.
let's talk about a few things. First of all, Kev, we couldn't talk about this last week because you just wanted to be sure. So let's talk about it this week. You shared the stage with a legend.
yes.
With one of Draylen's favorites. He was
Wow.
actually the first person I called after I got the call.
I was extremely excited for him. I was going anyway. So we're talking about Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder had a
Yes,
concert. He's on
Stevie.
tour.
Yes.
And he stopped in Detroit. Of course, I wasn't gonna miss it. That's like my music hero. If you know me, you know. And so when Kev told me that, I was like, "That's fantastic." So
Craziness.
how was it?
It was amazing. I think I told you when I seen you this week that you really felt the love that Stevie Wonder carries in his heart and in his life. His musical director just kept saying, like, pray for him. Like, he has a huge heart. He's so loving. But it wasn't until I seen him in sound check at the piano that I understood what he meant. Like, even though he cannot see, it's amazing how he's able to paint pictures like he does through his music.
Yeah.
It's
That's
super
good.
amazing. And even with him coming to, well, he spoke to us before the concert, but even afterwards, him just like taking the time and then bringing him to the room, it was just like, it's amazing how this genius is so genuine and sweet. And, sometimes you meet other artists who are very like mean or whatever, but you really felt the love. And you could probably attest to it too in the stadium. It's like his music, I just have a different appreciation for it now
Yeah.
that I had the opportunity.
Yeah.
But hearing Stevie live and knowing that he's really all about love, it's almost like he exudes it and you feel it.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
Like
That's
when he
really
walked
good.
in the dressing room, like it was like a calmness that came over the room, and he was just as normal, like, hey guys, come on, let's take a picture. Thank y'all for everything. But it's like you just feel like, how people say, oh, you feel the anointing. No,
Yeah.
you felt the love coming off of Stevie Wonder when he walked in the room.
Wow.
And I love that his entire team was very nice. Like nobody was mean. They were very accommodating.
That's good.
That's what's up.
That had to be probably one of the, I'm trying to think, is there any other artist that I would say is like extremely nice like him?
I was gonna say, yeah.
But Stevie Wonder, it was a different type of peace and love that you felt being in his presence.
Yeah.
That's great.
I heard that the sound kept going out.
It
And he
did.
still was
Yeah.
like real patient and stuff like that. And I thought about that too, just how, we have a lot of R&B divas and
They can't
drama
sing.
kings and who can't sing. So
and
they
gospel
probably doing
music
you a
too.
favor.
I've been at musicals and the sound don't be right, and somebody who ain't got a song out but got a somewhat of a name gonna be mad at the sound person.
Yep,
Hey, chill
yep.
out with that.
Yep.
It's not my
I
fault
chill
they
out with
mixed
that.
your track bad.
And here's the thing:
Right.
there's a number of things that could have went wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could have been the sound person. It could have been the equipment. Who can control that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So even though I was like, oh Lord, I hope the sound work because we hear like
Yeah.
yeah.
you know.
But it was actually happening in Drayland in soundcheck. We just didn't know that's what it was.
oh, okay.
We thought they were testing the house from the stage.
Got you.
So it was going in and out, and we was like, well, how can we rehearse when it's doing that? But come to find out they were trying to troubleshoot.
Gotcha.
They was trying to fix that earlier.
Yikes.
Ooh wee. No, it was a great time. I've seen Stevie back in 2008. He was on tour, and that was my first time seeing him. And like I said, that's literally a music hero of mine. So every song I knew.
So many hits.
I mean, so many. And he still wasn't able to do all of them.
Yeah, but his voice, like his range and stuff was still impeccable.
Listen,
like,
at 74.
oh, that's how old he is?
Yeah, I thought he
Yes.
was like 75 or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I thought, going in, I told myself, like, hey, this ain't the
Nah.
70s. This ain't the
That
80s.
nigga said, I still got it.
Yeah, he was and keeping all the songs in the original keys, all of that stuff. Like, nothing was
Wow.
changed. It was a great time. So I had a
What was
great
the
time.
song he did? It was something he did while we were up there.
Do I do?
I was like, he is really hitting these notes.
Yeah, that song up there.
Wow.
That song is up
Then the
there.
nigga got on the piano.
Hey,
That's
I seen a biblical parable in front of my eyes.
I don't know why he just jumped on top of this piano. And Kev, you could see it from the jumbo screen. Kev was like, somebody gonna help him? Nobody
I was
moved,
so
nigga.
Scared. I was so scared.
I was
if
about
he-
to run up
if
there.
he falls,
wait.
I'm about to help a legend.
Wait, pause. He was on top of the actual piano.
He jumped on back, like jumped up and hopped on the piano at as the song was ending. I don't know. He just did it.
That was the.
He just did it.
It
Like,
was the
I would've
best.
been
thing
like,
ever.
but let me explain something to y'all. It didn't happen like, oh, piano, hop, boom. It was like,
Spontaneous. You could tell it was.
but he was trying, so he was taking his time. He didn't rush and do it, and he
Okay.
backed into the piano and kind of like grabbed it. And I'm looking. I said,
And he
are
put
you
his foot
good?
on his stool too. That's why I was like, his
Right,
stool
but-
must be planted in the
Oh.
ground.
and then
Oh.
kicked himself up there. I said, okay, I think he's been here too long. Concert's over. Are you good? You good?
Now you just
yeah, no, I just
doing
went back
stuff.
thinking about it, like
Um,
watching that man.
Why did you burp in our ears though?
Oh, sorry, nigga. Watching him get on that piano. That moment for me was like, oh my God. But it was just like you singing and standing behind this man.
Yeah.
Like this is somebody you've watched on the Grammys.
Yeah, that's surreal.
You've seen different things, and it's like Stevie.
Right.
Literally has played a major part in music.
I feel like
has-
Justin Stevie.
Yeah.
Stevie.
And he
Why
was
is
sharp
Stevie
too.
in
That
your
nigga
phone?
had the best leather Detroit jacket. I don't know if y'all seen the back of it, but it had like a big Detroit D
I
on
didn't
it.
see it.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. That nigga was sharp.
He didn't show it
bro.
to us.
As he should.
Next, because I can't. 'Cause
So-
she blessed.
So let's get into it. We have we got a guest here today.
Woo!
We have a guest, Deborah Gabrielle.
Yeah, you said it right.
I've been practicing in my mind.
How many
So-
Skittles is in that pack?
He just
on
keep
the
going
same-
to
No
it.
way.
That's the most fun size.
Yeah.
Fun size, family size pack of Skittles I've ever
Just
met.
keep coming.
Oh, wow.
I don't understand why me being in this chair puts more attention on me.
I'm not sure either. So Deb, how are you?
You know, I'm good.
That's good.
I'm splendid.
Splendid.
Yeah.
Splendid.
Don't
Sound like
have
you should be whistling like.
I actually plan on putting out an album that I whistle
whistles?
on.
All right.
Nobody steal that.
So
I can't whistle, baby.
as
You
you
know what
see, she's not gonna take this serious at all.
It's okay.
I'll be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout for the whistle album.
Yeah.
Whistle while you work. That's wild.
That's how you know I'm not gonna steal your idea because I
Okay,
My
whistle.
whistling is
do it now.
impeccable.
Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome to the Dream Lab Hot Seat.
Somebody
Show
give
us
me
your
a song.
talent.
Give me a song.
Maybe had a little lamb.
Okay. Let me.
Oh, that was different.
Cause you know how you gotta warm up.
Girl, that was
when
a
you
goldfish
sing.
anointing.
That
You
was
gotta-
different.
you
Is
gotta-
wild.
You have to warm up with everything you do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Get closer to your mic.
You sound like you go to JMS.
I do. Shout out Coach Shirley. Shout out Coach Kev. We love y'all.
Period.
Okay, here we go. You said Mary had a little lamb? Okay. People can't hit that high note.
She ate that up.
People can't
Okay.
hit that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
People can't do
7.
What's blessing me
8.
is how
Yeah, I thought she was gonna say it.
I was waiting for
It's
somebody.
okay.
It's 3, y'all.
Hey,
Nobody
everybody
said it.
got
My bad,
quiet.
y'all.
because we was waiting on that little Leandria Johnson to come up. This baby said, I felt Draylen in the back of my head like, mm-mm.
Hey, well, you know what?
give y'all
Just keep working on that whistle album. But outside of that, tell the people who you are,
your
what you
words.
do. Yeah, don't use whistles. Use your
Use your
words.
words,
Use your
man.
words for this one.
Yeah.
Talk to the people. Don't
Okay.
talk to him though. He's
What's your
ignorant.
question? I'm sorry.
Just tell them a little bit about yourself. I know you're a content creator. You're also a artist.
yes.
So which one are you more, an artist or a content creator? Isn't
I'm
it the
an
same
overall
thing?
creative.
Okay.
So I don't feel as though I can be one without the other.
That's fair.
So as he said, I am Deborah Gabrielle, also known as Life with Gabrielle on Instagram. Follow me.
Follower.
Period.
Period.
So,
Comma.
yes, I am a content
Semicolon.
creator, as Draylen just said, and I specialize in ministry. On my Instagram, YouTube, we do Bible studies. It's called Holy but Hood Bible Study.
Holy but hood. Okay.
Holy.
Y'all be
Hood-
wearing
hood
hoods.
but holy.
Hoods but
Because the
hood.
thing about it is, we're going to break down the word, but we're not going to take anything out of it. We're going to digest, but not dilute.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Straight to
And
the point.
I
then-
love it.
Yeah, we do that, and then niggas love talking about we. It's only you.
You said
but
what?
yeah,
We love talking about what?
you know, we always say we when it's
Girl, I
only
thought
you.
you said we love talking about weed. I'm going to say at the Bible
I thought
study.
she said we too. I'm like,
no,
what's
no.
I'm about to be like,
No.
God is getting the credit, the
No.
glory, the honor, the
No.
praise,
No.
dominion, power, authority.
Authority?
God get everything he need from that church.
No, sir.
I gotta go.
I can't hear on my left ear.
Smoke weed in this church.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Jalen, I thought she said
I thought you did. I was gonna let you explain. I was about to be like,
No.
you know, you have to tell them, right? Because they're gonna join.
Baby, you was about to get every east side, west side, north side nigga in your church.
I gotta go.
No.
Why
They
would
can
you
stay over
scream
at-
like that.
Won't mention. But yeah. So we do ministry,
Uh-huh.
singing content and skits
Okay.
on my Instagram, and then I'm a singer and I do gospel, neo soul, R&B, trying to bring that neo soul vibe
It's
back.
amazing. too,
Okay.
by the way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Amazing.
So,
So-
go stream better
Right now.
Huh?
on all.
Oh, I thought you was pointing at the
platforms.
camera like someone's wrong.
No.
I'm like, uh-oh. We don't have a tech team at the moment, so
No.
hey, what's happening?
It was the
No.
So
No.
I love your skits. I think your skits are hilarious.
Thank you.
And which shows your versatility. So it's not just
appreciate
one
that.
dimensional on, you know, with following you. I think your content is great, and
Thank you.
I love how you are consistent. And you just push through. You gonna make some content, and it hits like it's relatable. I know you were making the content about a car.
Yes.
Believe in God for a car,
Yes.
and then do you have a car?
Yes. She's
All
right
right.
outside. Her
She's
name
right
is
outside. Her name is what?
Lael means blessing from God.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
she be live.
Well, there's some niggas that live down the street, so you might want to park her in the house just in case. I'm just playing. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
In the house.
Look,
Just
she
joking.
covered. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
if you get in my car, baby, I don't know. What
She
to
gonna
tell
start
you.
speaking in tongues.
Yeah.
Imagine breaking into a car.
Get out. They're gonna be like,
Imagine programming your
muffler
car
good?
to say what you wanted to say as when somebody break in.
yeah, she's trained. She's Holy Ghost trained.
That sounds like a drum practice hall.
You gonna think it's the engine? It's tongues, baby. Huh? What happened?
Not they gonna be saved when they get out.
Some robo shutter. Get out.
Yep. Yep.
What the Harry Potter?
The radio gonna be like, I feel it in the atmosphere.
Yep.
The guilt that you got while you driving this stolen car is just
Yeah.
still going.
Talk about, you know what? Let
gonna
me just
get
get
out.
out. Actually, let me hand deliver it.
to the king.
Yep. That's where you going, sir, for stealing my car.
That's incredible. So,
Honestly,
but
that's how I met Deb. Is from I've known you already, but you became more present in my algorithm from the car
Wow.
series.
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
I
I
didn't know
even
that.
before the video with Mama Shirley, the video that went viral for you, it was your content with the car that caught my attention.
Wow.
and I like how Because one thing about it, I know that I even kind of like continue to pick up even by looking at your content is you can't care too much about what the comments are saying.
No.
Because I was looking at some of the comments, I'm like, oh, these people are kind of ruthless.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, it was just like you didn't pay no attention, and it's just like when we don't give that negative conversation any attention, it doesn't blossom, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't do anything. Like you were still able to get your car. You believe God for a car. You got a car. And now they probably sitting at home like
salty, looking crazy,
without
crusty
a car,
lips, all of the things. And people are actually sending me death threats. Somebody sent me a GIF with the car falling off the cliff. Huh? I rebuke you.
So this sounds like people just are unhappy with their lives.
Yeah.
Are you mad about my content?
Why?
Did you want me to jump off a cliff?
And somebody said, I remember it was, I can't remember. Yes. It was like
That's
day
wild.
80, day something. I don't know. And they were like, this is day 93 of me praying that you don't get your. Why?
Why would you pray against it?
Why are you so pressed? I don't understand.
Because they don't have a car and they just don't.
Unfortunate.
No, people
That's
were-
That you had to experience that.
yeah.
It was crazy, but it is what it is.
Because you're going to have naysayers no matter what you try to
Always.
do, no matter how pure it is, no matter how like you try to like keep things good, and people are always going to have something negative to say. So I'm glad that you held on to it. We are closing out our 21-day words challenge.
Yes.
And it's we're just being real intentional with our words. What about what we're saying, the stuff that we think about ourselves, our situations, other people. And it's something I've been kind of hitting on throughout these 21 days is you got to reject stuff that doesn't support your vision, reject things that don't serve you. So if somebody has something negative to say, like ignore it. Like you do not have to accept it. Like, and then it, sometimes that ruins your day. So what's crazy is I took the trash out yesterday. Now we stay in the back of the complex. There's the big trash can right there. However, that trash can is technically for the senior home that is right behind us. But it's right there.
And they're not even taking out their own trash.
Oh no, it was one. There was one.
They could take out their own trash?
She did. She was an older Karen. She could barely move from the car. And she got.
Where's my mic stand?
She she was trying to lift up the trash and put it in the trash can, and I'm behind her with my trash, and I said, do you need any help? And she was just like, no. I was like, oh, she about to give me some problems. This about to be the one. And
How did she lift it? What did you do?
She was like this.
How did she say no?
No. So she turned around and she said, well, you're not supposed to be throwing your trash away. And I said, well, the other one is full.
First of all, how does she know
You
you're not a
wicked
senior
witch
citizen? Black
of the
don't crack, ma'am. She don't know how
She saw
old
me
you
walking
are.
from over here. She saw me. And I knew it. Like when she was throwing trash, I was like, she's going to say something like she's gonna have a problem. And she literally like, well, I'm going to tell my management and to tell you. I said, all right, well, have a good. She literally blocked me. She was like, well, I'm not going to let you she told me she wasn't going to let me drop the trash. And I really just wanted to I just wanted to say something snappy just to get a response out of her, but I didn't do it.
Amen. That's so good.
I wanted to.
Oh.
I wanted to, but I left it alone.
Rip that bag on her
Pause.
feet.
Okay.
Question. Okay.
I would have threw it in her
Because
car.
that makes me think of, you know how they always say turn the other cheek. Turn. I feel like that's taken out of context. If somebody comes up to me, you don't always have to the first time, But if somebody comes and they're on some like crazy mess, you touch me, I'm touching you back.
Oh, so
you get what I'm saying?
it makes the Bible study make more sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuggety buck.
What do y'all
Yeah.
think though about that scripture?
Baby, I ain't
Because-
turning no cheeks. All right, let me tell you something. I am whooping yo. Bleep it out.
What are y'all thoughts?
I feel that I think because during this challenge we've been talking about we've been reading this book called The Four Agreements, and one of them of the agreements says don't take anything personally. The reason we don't take things personally is because people do things based upon whatever's going on with them.
Sure.
So whether it be they say something crazy, they put their hands on you, whatever. Now, putting your hands on me, that situation a little different. You can defend yourself. The Bible also says there is a time to kill. So if somebody is causing you bodily harm and you have to defend yourself,
Yeah.
maybe not kill them, but at least you see what I'm saying?
killing
Defend
you.
yourself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I get that, but at the same time, like with that lady at the trash can, like it was like
Should've killed it.
she's probably old. She's
My God. My God.
Why have you forsaken me?
I'm not even asking him that. Just why God?
no.
This
That's crazy.
Everybody,
Yo,
Took her out of misery.
you good, bro?
Your lease is ending pretty soon, Gertrude.
I get very, defensive about my friends.
I understand that.
So
Listen.
I figured that she was just, old, cranky.
Yeah.
Probably maybe she took her trash out once and it was full, and it was probably because some people over here was throwing it. Like, and I get that. Like, I get it. I'm not upset.
It's not my fault y'all wearing king size diapers.
So none of the
They
trash could
got you
fit.
a size too small. Now
Do
you
it be
mad at me.
stinking?
You mad with me because y'all over there wearing
It's
big
just
drawers.
regular
You
trash.
mad because
Take
you
up the
got
whole
diaper
trash
rash.
can.
You need some little
It's just
get diaper
regular
cream.
trash.
Right. Don't be mad at me.
Diaper cream.
That A&D ointment worked though.
Hey.
I love a good A&D.
But she looked like she was upset. Like she looked like a grouchy old woman. Like, so I knew it. That's why I'm like, I'm not even about to like. It did irritate me a little bit, but I was just like, all right, cool. I'm like, you have a nice day. And she was still talking. I was like, you have a nice day. And I walked away.
Amen.
And I just tossed the trash. And I was just like, God, that didn't feel good. That didn't feel good at all. Like I know you supposed to do like the bigger thing and then walk away and be like, yeah. I was like, actually, God, I want to go back and swing on her. Honestly, like I know I shouldn't. Like I low key want to like cut her off in traffic, or I should have moved her out of the way and threw my trash, or left the trash on the ground. I don't know, but everything we do has some type of reaction to it. So how she responded to me, she gonna have to deal with whatever that reaction is. I'm probably not gonna be there to experience it. I kind of want to be there
Yeah.
just so I can be like, remember when the trash can. But
Yeah.
All right, until the next time, honey, you keep playing with me, I'm gonna steal your life alert.
you are falling and you just gonna stay down.
Because he can't get up.
They'll never find
I'm
you.
sitting here like, you need this? You
You
need
be
this?
pressing. Oh, it's in the trash.
Oh my God, I
He gonna
stepped on
stand
it.
outside and Dallas gonna have it like hitting the button and she's gonna be malfunctioning.
Is she a robot? Talk about.
That's so stupid.
She gonna be doing the dance.
Oh my
She gonna be going to the bathroom like. Trailer gonna be like, he gonna be everywhere like.
What?
It's not a shocker, nigga. It's not a shock collar.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, he gonna take her
Thriller.
pacemaker.
It's crazy.
He
Pacemaker.
gonna take her pacemaker. She gonna-
Iron Man.
He gonna be tapping on her.
What is? So guys, I'm not doing any of this.
I'm sorry.
What?
That nigga said.
It's a snake in her boot.
Feel
No, but
like
I really I hate stuff like that though, because sometimes I feel like elderly people, they have like this sense of entitlement.
And there was a hint of
They do.
racism there too. I would
for sure.
definitely pick that up. Kind of like, oh, take your black ass trash on somewhere else. Like, don't bring it over
Jayla,
here.
you are really like Christ, because I would have threw it at her feet, and she's white too, and she probably got them big purple veins, which means she would have bruised.
Guys, we're about to take a break, and then we'll be back with the second half of episode 29
He got.
of the Dream Lab podcast. We got to have a conversation with Kevin. We'll be back. Bye.
That sun is bright. Hey, do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, bro. We need your subscriptions, okay? Do me a favor. Can you do that? All right. Like this video, comment, subscribe. We got some craziness coming in the new year. So I need y'all to make sure that you're on board. Don't miss out. The Dream Lab podcast. We taking over. All right. Gotta go. Hey, are you registered to vote? Now listen, I'm not here to tell you who to vote for, none of that stuff. I am telling you to make sure that you are registered to vote. So on November 5th, you can go to the polls and vote. This is a very important election, and I just want to make sure that everyone is registered. Go online, make sure that you're registered, and maybe you can't make it on the day of, get an absentee ballot. Go online, get you one, fill it out, send it back in, drop it off at the location, whatever you got to do. But don't let this election pass and you just do nothing. I know people say, oh, your voice doesn't matter and da-da-da-da-da, and they pick the candidates. They don't know that. They just be saying stuff. I need you to go register and make sure that you vote. Your voice does matter. Don't let anybody take the power of your voice away. Your voice does matter, okay? Get involved. Figure out what's going on. Pay attention. Look into your state representatives and all of that stuff. Just make sure that you know what's going on, all right? November 5th is the election, and I needed you to make sure that you vote and be registered to vote. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Bye.
All right, welcome back to the second half of the Dream Lab podcast. It's episode 29. We're here with our special guest, Deb Gabrielle. You know, I had to say it slow because it's not Gabrielle, it's Gabrielle.
Exactly.
So, do you have any like music out?
Absolutely.
I know you mentioned some stuff earlier. We was talking real fast, so I just wanted to specifically talk about that.
Yes, for sure. So I actually came out with my first official single.
Okay.
May 15th, my birthday, 2024.
Okay.
This year. It's called Better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on all music platforms. And it basically just talks about being better after you've settled. You know?
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
You settled like with
Settled
the wrong
exactly
person?
what you think it is.
Okay, with the wrong
Yeah,
person, somebody you
exactly.
shouldn't have been with.
Knew better. Oh,
You
just
knew,
didn't
you
do
knew better. You know you should have
know?
did. You knew what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. So once you know
couldn't get it out.
better, you just
You
gotta
do better.
Exactly.
That's good. I love a song with a
Well,
message.
do wrong right.
I've never heard.
Expand on that.
I've never heard anybody say that. I've never heard anybody say
Elaborate,
do wrong
Kevin.
right. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Whoa.
This
Y'all
is,
don't do wrong right.
this is how you don't go to
How
hell.
you
Go
do
ahead.
wrong right?
Go ahead.
I don't know. Someone's telling me you ain't gonna live right, then do wrong better.
No, that's actually a word because it's like, why sneak? Why hide?
Yeah.
Just do it. If you gonna do it, do
Unless
it.
it's crack, like keep that hidden. Like,
But you know what?
don't draw a line
Cocaine. Let me
in
tell you
front of
something.
me.
Cocaine has become so common. Do y'all know that?
You
No.
tried it?
I didn't know where you
I've
was going
never
with
tried
that one.
cocaine.
I didn't know where you was
If you-
going
But
with
I
that.
do-
Have you tried it?
But I do hear that people like it is something that is more common as far as like people that we have access to, like within our vicinity. I didn't hear what y'all said.
No, it was just a simple. Have you?
He said, like it was just a normal question.
No, I mean you gotta ask people that. You
Well,
gotta,
after last week, we was talking about people pissing on people, so it's
That's
everything's
true.
normal. I don't judge nobody.
so
for
I'm
it.
judging you if you do cocaine or
I
crack.
do.
Oh, same.
I'm judging you.
Oh,
Same.
can you see?
Imagine being at a party and somebody just.
I'm
You know,
leaving.
front
people
of you.
do that.
They do.
I'm leaving.
I don't go to parties, so I don't really know.
I'm.
You seen it at a party?
I haven't seen them actually like do it, but like you can just tell like because they just
Oh, they just got back from doing it.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm like,
See, and that's
Cocaine
the thing.
users, do y'all do it in public? Do you do it in front of
Yeah.
people?
Yeah, put it in the comments.
Here I am thinking you just got COVID and
And you sniffling
You
because
just-
your nostrils was about to become
Put
warm.
it in the
come on,
comments.
it's
Where
just
do
hot
you
in
do
here.
the cocaine
Sir,
at?
you're a cokehead.
You're sweating. It's 30 degrees in the house. The heat's out. What's going on? What's going on?
Over
Are
here
you
like
good,
squirrel.
I ain't this
They
vicious.
paranoid.
Wow, that wasn't on the topics of today.
I mean, just put it in the comments. Where do you do the
Yeah,
coke
like if you
at?
do cocaine, do you do it in front of people? Do you do it like in a room with the
DM
other
us.
cokeheads? Like
No,
we
put it
want.
in the comments.
Yeah, let everybody know because why not? Tell everybody what you be
Do
doing.
wrong right.
Do wrong
That's
right.
the
Why
message.
sneak
Yep.
when you could just tell us?
Absolutely.
You know when I be seeing them.
Why sneak when you can just tell us? What? That's a crazy thing.
That was
You know, I'll
good,
be
sis.
seeing them salesmen and whatnot when they be super hype. I'm like, oh, there's a crackhead.
There he is. You had your morning line or
Yeah,
two.
he
Do
did.
people act the same on crack and coke? Because
I have
aren't
no
they?
idea.
What's the difference between?
So-
put it in the
So
comments.
let me tell you something.
So crack is like
Okay.
a cheaper version of cocaine.
Yeah, exactly. So coke is like the pure,
Yeah.
you know,
So the-
crack you
So yeah, wow.
heroin.
Ain't that a hurricane? One of the Lake Michigan's Lake Huron.
People who don't do drugs sitting here trying to like break down what each drug is.
Hurricane.
This nigga said.
Heroin.
Same difference.
Heroin.
It's all white.
Talk
It's
about
green.
the difference
Heroin
between the
is
coke.
white.
You know, it's a liquid, ain't it?
I don't know. I don't do drugs.
At least we know
drug,
Kevin not on
drug
on
addicts.
crack.
Can you please put it in the comments? How do you do heroin?
Next episode, we're gonna have a drug addict on here. That's not so. First of all, we're not trying to poke fun if you're addicted to drugs. Like, get help.
Dre gonna put the
With
hotline
on there. Absolutely. Yeah.
'Cause,
I don't know the
yeah.
number off the top of my head. Anyway, this is
don't do.
this is going on too
sounds
far.
about right.
1-800, stop this shit.
This is going on too far.
1-800 cocaine.
Wow.
To stop it, I'm gonna call 1-800-cocaine.
It's gonna make me want to do it more.
Exactly.
No, but that's gonna entice
1-800
them.
That
Lies.
sounds like the number you call to get cocaine.
That's gonna
Exactly.
exactly. That you trick them. Don't
That's
take
the
my
other question,
idea.
too. Where do you buy crack?
Put it in the comments. Where do you buy the crack? Where do you get it from?
On the east side.
Oh,
Crack
whoa.
dealers.
Is that what?
You sure you ain't never did it before? She said on the east side. Actually,
What?
7 Mile
I'm
and
just saying that 'cause y'all are
Wyoming.
insiders.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So you're not? Did you
Joy
have to drive far
Road.
to get here?
No, like 20.
Okay,
22
okay,
minutes.
okay.
I just
Cool.
drove from church, which was on the east side. Anyway.
Got you. Okay.
Oh,
Got
you
got
church with the crackheads.
Yeah. That's how
Mighty
No, look. My
God.
church is across the street from a crack house, though.
All right, what's
So
next?
that's where we get the crack from.
Yeah.
What's next?
Christ and crack. That's
I'll
crazy.
Drop the Addy. Not for the
real
crack
CC.
house, but for the church.
Per my last email, church.
Hey, well,
CC.
To whom it may concern.
to whom it may concern. All right, so I have a great. Well, it may not be a great question, but I have a question for y'all. And I want to know, what's your favorite white saying? Mine is "You're on thin ice." That's one of my favorites.
You know what my favorite one is?
What?
Newsflash, buddy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
or something in with pal.
Yeah.
I love that. That's hot.
That's hot.
Yeah.
But I don't say it like that, but I'm like, that's hot.
Yeah.
But it originates
Okay.
from the whites.
Give credit where from the whites. Give credit where credit is due.
The Caucasians.
That's hot.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't really have one. I'm still trying to think. I mean, because cut the cheese not funny to me.
So I used to work with this guy.
Jesus.
I used to work with this guy, and if somebody messed up, people are like, "Oh, you really screwed the pooch on that one."
Oh.
And I've heard,
Nobody should be
and
saying
I've heard
that.
other white people say, "Oh no, it's the saying. It's the saying. Screw the pooch just basically means like you effed up." But my question is, why was that the example? Like, you could have said you really knocked over the paint on that one, or you really like kicked the ladder on that one, or you really like, I don't know, but screwed the pooch.
Screwed the poop.
What?
We do know what a pooch is, right?
No.
Rough.
Oh.
That's all.
So they was on Diddy time.
That sounds
Go with animals.
quite interesting.
Yeah,
That's messed up.
I don't know the history of that.
Okay.
You about to look at? I'm about to say, don't look it up. You might get a virus on your phones.
You right.
That, and then there's one more.
Let me think.
When they say living the dream,
White people said that?
white people say living the dream. Like how? What she say?
Update your Wi-Fi information. Go to the
And you put the microphone on the.
What?
So no, he used to say living the dream, which I mean, what dream? And like,
Well, I be saying
and then
that.
it's usually not a dream. It's usually a nightmare.
So I said, dang. Oh, man. I say that all the time. And they'll be like, oh, really? I'm like, I don't know whose dream. It's somebody's dream.
That's the thing. Like we
That's
live in
good.
somebody's dream.
Yeah, you are.
Because if you're not living yours, you live in somebody's.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That's what
So.
I'm saying.
Dream Lab.
Ooh.
Podcast. What?
I mean,
Newsflash.
Put in the comments your favorite white saying, like, and white people, we love y'all. It's just white people be saying
Except for
some
that
stuff.
lady over there.
Yeah, that lady over there, forget her.
Yeah, she ain't have to do that.
whole time she subscribed to the channel.
She's like, oh,
I made an episode.
Why would she make that sound? Is she
all
a
white
T-Rex?
people, all white women make that noise when they're surprised or they about to fall. Oh, like it's always that.
But why would you ask if she was a T-Rex?
Cause what is this?
I don't know.
Oh!
I don't know what the arms
Toy
are.
Story? Like,
I don't know what the arms are. Y'all should have seen her trying to put that
understand.
trash in that trash can.
Oh, I wish it would have fell on her.
nah, that's crazy. No,
The bag would have broke.
I love old people though. But
I do,
she-
but when you old and you just like mean,
yeah,
that's
you
not
gotta
cool.
choose one. You can't be old and crusty and
Sometimes you just need to take a break on life.
Well, if she do that, it's over. It's no break.
6 feet under. 6 feet under.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of death though.
As I'm getting older, I'm not
That's
either.
good.
Was that you? I talked to her. Desmond was like, we don't normalize death enough.
I think we talked about it.
Yeah, I thought that was really good. We normalize babies being born, but we don't normalize people passing on.
Yeah, That's true.
I mean, of course, it's probably hard. It's a tragic death, but
But it's not a conversation that's had often. Usually when somebody say, well, yeah, when I pass, and then somebody else will be like, oh, I don't want to talk about that.
yes, I do.
We
Yeah.
shut it down.
Yeah, that's right.
don't.
But death it should be something that we talk about.
You want to be
See,
cremated?
here's the thing. When my mom tries to have these conversations with me and she start talking about, actually, I can't talk about it
Because you're going to start crying.
yes.
Like when they go
literally,
out of town and don't say nothing to you.
Yeah.
Never forget
No.
that.
I cry. But when she like, because I'm not always going to be here. About
Yeah, I don't appreciate
Stop.
that.
You don't want to have that conversation.
Tears start
No.
happening immediately.
But
and
here's
I know
the thing.
it happens.
You have it's almost like the longer you avoid it, when it does happen, it destroys you, and maybe not takes you out completely.
It
but
might.
But it really crushes you because you haven't given your subconscious, well, maybe not your subconscious, but your mind, you haven't given yourself the opportunity to really process that this is a part of life.
Yeah.
I remember when my great grandfather passed a few years ago, and I don't know if I told y'all this, but when we went to go, he was dying, and they was letting us know. So I went to the house, and he had just passed, maybe like on my way. I was on the way to the house, and they we all viewed the body. We was in the room with the body. Like, we went downstairs. Some other family came later, saw the body. And it was just very weird to me because I thought when people die, you get that body on out of here. And no, some cultures, they sit with the body. Like, they don't want this to be something that's so, detached. Because also when people die, it's almost like it's it. Even though, yeah, it's it. But you don't get a chance to really kind of, take in this moment, this is really happened. You know what I'm saying? Because we're so used to like you said, being cremated. I honestly think that's gonna be my thing too.
Why y'all?
If you pay for a casket, I'll snatch.
I lost both grandparents this year, and when I tell you the amount of money that is spent on caskets alone, it's really a scheme. It's really I think they said it was during wartime. I don't know if it's World War II or something like that. When they this whole thing of getting the body and embalming the body really fast, that's where that kind of started. And so now when people take the body, it's almost like, well, now we need to have a service. Well, you got to pay for this and pay for that.
Yeah.
I don't look, if I got insurance money, I'll have my insurance money. Y'all live off of that, or let this take care of the next generation and the generations to come. Don't spend all that money on my funeral.
But I wonder, do they be dumping bodies?
Not necessarily. I know.
You talking about the funeral home?
Because they probably be reusing them boys.
No, when my grandparents
caskets?
died, we
That's what I
actually seen them
heard.
put them in the ground. There was a concrete vault that was already in the ground. They lowered the casket down, then they sealed it and put the dirt on it.
But I heard that after a while they go back in and they switch out the
Dig 'em up.
casket.
That's crazy work.
Yes, because y'all must
Like
not
a
be
wooden
visiting-
box or something?
Yeah.
But y'all not visiting y'all family because y'all know if that plot look a little too turned. If it look a little too turned, who down here?
But I've
Who was in here?
Who that man?
But
over there?
nobody super super close to me has died. Thank God for me to just be like, oh, let me, pull up and just go see.
Yeah, I don't have
Pull
that.
up.
Not pull up. My
Let me
grandma
pull up
got
this-
cremated, so there's
Yeah.
no grave, and she's the closest person that has passed or whatnot.
okay.
So there's nobody, and then the rest of my family. Sorry to say this, but even though I wouldn't really be going to visit or whatnot,
So
they're
really
all in
wouldn't.
Georgia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, I'm not the type of person to visit because I also a site because I understand that we are not our bodies.
Yeah.
I understand that we are spirit. We are who we are in essence is spirit.
Yeah.
And we are experiencing life through these bodies that are made from the dirt. You see what I'm saying? So I understand. Not preparing myself, but dealing with so much death this year alone. I've really thought about that a lot, and understanding that my grandparents, the way that I'm used to them isn't here, but that wasn't really them. It's their
Yeah.
bodies.
Yeah.
Them and spirit is very much so alive. They don't go anywhere. We don't go anywhere. You just, however it goes, transforms and all of that stuff. We don't know all the ins and outs, but I do know that I don't think we just here live life and just die and then that's it. I know, and I think we talked about this earlier on in maybe season 1 or something like that. But I don't really, I've kind of changed my perspective on death, so it's not as harsh.
So let me ask you this: am I the only one who thinks about people's reaction? Like, what if I was to die? and then I'm thinking about people's reaction.
Oh yeah, I think about it.
do, but that's why I don't want a funeral. I don't want a typical funeral because y'all not about to get up here and lie and clown like that.
Because I'm asking God, can I come back real quick just so I can get all these people together? I want to see all of it,
and I'm going to scare the hell out of you at the funeral. I'm going to shake the casket.
Because remember, God, when that lady was at the trash can and I just let her go, I need you to let me go back to earth so I can mess with, because they lied at my funeral and you know they lied.
I don't want.
They don't know me.
Talk about someone like, and I was about poop.
No,
you ain't never called me a day in
I'm
your
gonna
life.
be lying like they're lying. They're lying. I don't. To me, when I went to my Aunt Donna's funeral, she died last year and she lived in Texas, but they had her service here. She was cremated and her service was beautiful. Of course, it had its sad moments, like when her grandchildren got out, my cousins, when they talked. But overall, it wasn't like a really super emotional service. It was more so that we were able to celebrate her life. So to me, that just helped me to like be concrete in my decision. I don't want a body there. Like I said, when the body is there, like
that's the focus.
Our emotions, and our emotions go underneath when we close the casket for the last time. I don't know.
Yeah.
When I tell you, and I don't know if my family watched this, oh well, the way like my family responded, like especially at my grandmother's funeral, like it is an emotional thing. Like I'm like, my great grandfather, back to him, when he passed at his funeral, his casket was in the back of the church. He was Catholic. It was in the back of the church. We viewed the body when we came in. We sat down. When the funeral was over, we got up, went in the car, and the family got the last view. And then they went out, and then they closed the casket with nobody there. It's like we feel like we got to do these traditional things because this is what we do at funerals. No, nigga, I'm not doing that. We're not doing. We eliminating all of that emotional crying. Everybody got to come. No, we don't have to do it like that. This can actually be a celebration. Now, cry when you need to cry. I'm not saying don't cry, but what I'm saying is don't intentionally like make this super sad, because what you're doing is you're more focused on your emotions and we're not really celebrating.
Right.
So I'm
a celebration of life.
At least for me.
See, but this is my thing, and maybe this is an unpopular opinion because I feel like sometimes believers don't give the space to mourn. And because it's like, I don't want to celebrate right now. I'm sad because
stay at home because this is the celebration.
Why is it called that?
I mean,
it's pretty much churchy, but I mean, who wouldn't want to celebrate the life?
I get what
you're saying. But I can celebrate on a separate occasion. But at the same time, let me cry and don't be like, hey, cheer up.
No, cry. No,
here's
cry.
some balloons.
Hey. You want a cookie?
What? Hey.
The crying that comes apart with the grief.
Yeah.
But I think more so, and you correct me if I'm wrong, it's just sometimes when we get to those funerals.
Just kidding.
Jalen, please. I'm trying to be serious and not start laughing crazy.
Okay.
But I just think like at funerals sometimes it's almost performance based.
And like, I
understand the grieving part of it, and I'll never take that away from anybody because again, I haven't experienced it at this age. But I still think that it should be a joyous occasion. God forbid I pass away of like something sudden. Don't come in there like sad, like I still lived a good life. That's why I tell people all the time, first of all, give yourself grace in this life, but two, live it every day like it's your last.
Yeah.
Like why? Like, yeah, you're gonna have bad days. Yeah, some days it's gonna be difficult. But who wants to be remembered as somebody that was just depressed and down all the time?
Yeah.
Like, no, I want people to say, I'm telling you, if the Lord take me at 35 or 72, I want everybody to come in there and say, this nigga was always lit.
Mm-hmm.
And you can cuss at my funeral.
Oh, I'll definitely.
You can cuss at mine. That's
I'm
fine.
at the front door with
Y'all, I'm over here about to cry. Can we move on?
Mommy dying.
She's actually over here.
It's okay. It's okay, girl.
See, and that's just this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Hey, just stay with me tonight.
Before you say, did y'all ever know that "Unbreak My Heart" was about the man, her husband dying?
Unbreak My Heart, like
Tony Braxton.
Watch
the music video. It's about her boyfriend or husband dying. He literally leaves.
Say
the house
you'll love me again.
Oh.
Unbreak it because you broke it because you gone.
Yes. He literally pulls out the driver on a motorcycle and there's a car coming down fast on the interstate and then it stops. You never see him again in the video.
Oh.
Me and my student was looking at it and I said, I had no idea this is a funeral song.
Second half of this episode is very morbid.
Oh,
yeah,
you want to slide down the slide, Norbit?
Morbid.
Morbid.
not Norbid.
That's so dumb.
Norbid.
But no, that was actually a great point. Was that actually what you were going to bring up when I asked?
No, something else.
Oh, okay. Well, the fact that you
But
brought
wait,
it up.
Dad, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you were saying
about the
give
funerals.
people the space and the grace to be emotional
Okay.
and to feel, which there's nothing wrong with that. Like, yes, do that, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
that it's the performance, it's the pushing people to be like this doesn't have to be this sad. It can be
Yeah.
sad, it can have its
Yeah,
moments,
yeah.
but it doesn't have to be this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'd be like, I don't even want to go.
And I agree, and I think that a lot of church people just be playing. You know, it is a lot of performance based. But I'm just saying in terms of, I feel like there should be maybe separate occasions, because I feel like sometimes believers rush you to get to a certain point. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, sometimes, and I'm here. I love the word. I love God. I love Jesus. But if something just happened, I don't want you sitting here telling me like, oh yeah, read this. Did it like?
No, I feel that.
Give me the space to just cry real quick. I'm gonna read my word. But give me that space.
But let
You
me
know,
be
I feel like-
human.
but let me be human.
Process.
It's
Yeah.
still, we're still people. You know.
Like we force people to be so spiritual, and that's the essence, the part of us that you can't see.
Yeah.
But the physical part of us is just like we ignore all of that.
That's what I'm saying. And we have emotions for a reason. And this is coming from a person who I didn't used to allow myself to feel. And so now I'm giving myself that space to feel
Yeah.
and not stay in that place, but also don't suppress it. You get what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So
Because
that's all
it
that's
doesn't
all
do
I'm
you
saying.
any good, like suppressing, like bottling it down. And I know that as well. Like
Yeah.
trying to hold on. You know, a lot of times when you're the first, like I was the oldest and the only boy, like for a while. So I was always like the example. I was always the
Wait,
one.
is this you and Manny?
As far as the boys, yeah.
Wow.
But you know, I was 13 when he was born. So
But still, I didn't know that. Like,
yeah.
so you guys are like the next legacy carriers.
So Legacy Carrier sounds like a Marvel
good.
movie.
What? What did you do?
This pose is dumb.
I was metformin.
But as the oldest, a lot of times you feel like you have to be perfect. You have to like
Yeah.
because everybody's looking up to you. Your younger
Yeah.
siblings are looking up to you. So you try to be the one that's very logical. You're not emotional. You're not really like led by your emotions, because my younger siblings were, because other people were. So I always felt like I had to be. But this year is definitely showing me like, you know, you have to be able to release. If you don't,
Yeah.
you will like go crazy. Like you don't want
kill
to.
you.
Yeah,
Stress
it,
will
Yeah,
kill you.
absolutely,
It will, and it does.
absolutely.
Real life.
So now we're done with the death conversation, because Christian isn't talking about any. She doesn't want to have any.
Death be
Oh,
gone.
I'm sorry, boo.
It's all right.
I'm not. It's natural, nigga. You gonna be all right. Look.
So
man.
Deb, all right. While we got you
Yo.
here, let me ask you a few questions.
Deb?
Yes, sir.
Deb,
Oh,
Deb,
see now.
you got to clean your ears out.
Oh, Lord.
God.
She traumatized.
Okay, Deb.
Favorite movie? Go.
White chicks.
Really, I just wasn't expecting you to say that. I don't know
Yep, she
why.
can come
What
back.
were you expecting?
I'm nothing in particular, but White Chicks I wasn't expecting.
It was kind of giving Annie.
Yeah. I love
Annie.
Annie too, more than Annie one.
See, I know you.
With the black girl.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about with Jamie Foxx in it?
Absolutely.
Bitch.
I didn't see
He's
that
nice.
version.
It's so
really
good.
good.
Okay.
I love it.
Ooh, it's really good.
It's really
It
good.
was.
Yep.
His apartment was out cold.
It was. The
I'll give it a
piano
try.
that played,
I'll give it a try. Maybe. I say that a lot about a lot of
He
movies.
won't.
good.
The
Yeah.
Disney brackets.
Zootopia.
He still ain't watched it. Have you
Hey.
watched Coco?
No.
See, don't.
I've never seen Coco either.
Hey, your car just started.
It's in the speaking tongues right now.
Rebe.
Get out.
She know better.
That's dumb. So White Chicks. Okay, first of all, White Chicks is a great movie.
It is.
We used to watch that so much growing up. Like it's one of those movies I just know the words. I just know all of the words to that movie. Kev, what's your favorite movie? I feel like we've never talked about the favorite movie.
I got a lot of them. It depends on the category, but I will say one of my all-time favorites that I would watch anytime it comes on would probably be Chicago.
The musical?
Yeah, I don't know why that's like in my head right now.
Cellophane.
But I loved it.
It's the
It's how they
remember
told
that.
the story between the music and it actually being in jail, and then being able to see it at the Fisher Theater. That really just like blew
I've
me
never
away.
seen it.
It's amazing.
It's a great musical.
Okay.
He had
Seen
it
the movie
coming.
with Queen Latifah.
I was about to
He
say,
had
is
it
that
Oh, you
one?
should watch it.
Yeah.
No.
My granddad used to watch that all of the time. He really loved it. My grandfather.
Oh, nice.
My grandfather was so
Got great
very,
taste.
he was very balanced. Like he would watch an old Western movie, he'd watch the sports movie, but then he'd also watch a musical.
I love that.
I saw so many, I just saw him be very balanced as a man.
Mm-hmm.
He showed emotion, like he cried more than my grandma would cry. So, yeah, just wanted to shout out my granddad real quick. But yeah, Christian, favorite movie?
I can't think of one.
Not one? Like,
No, because it's just so many. I'm like,
just,
ooh,
What's the
that's
just
matter?
pick
fun.
one.
Single
Just pick
one that you like.
Yeah, just pick
What's on
one.
your mind? I said Chicago, and I know that's not my favorite, but it's one of my favorites.
Say that one, the one that just popped in your head. Say it.
Moana.
That's fine.
It's a good movie.
Do you like that movie?
I mean, I do, but it's not my favorite movie.
So why did it pop in your head?
I don't know. Ugh.
What's your favorite style of movie? Like genre?
I like music. No.
Horror.
Yeah.
Horror.
Yeah, he's
Horror.
horse. That's what I heard. I heard
Horror.
horse.
Horror.
Cora.
Cora.
Where
Cora.
the hell you at?
Horror.
Y'all know I love them type
No,
of
my
movies.
my
I
favorite
can't.
style. Well, I like Disney movies.
That's
I
fair.
do. I love Disney movies. Like
Listen,
I love watching cartoons.
I have Disney Plus for me.
Me too.
Yeah.
Literally,
Well,
like.
I'm on my sister's, but shout out to her.
Shout out to your sister.
Shout
Do
out
she
to the
get-
free subscriptions.
Hey, do anybody listen? Because I feel like I ain't on nobody's, and I need to. Even though I'm grown,
You
You got
Definitely
Max?
I don't. You HBO?
Yeah.
No.
Who got HBO? I need that.
I know. I was about to try to get his credentials.
I went
HBO
through-
is high tier, like
I went through and like because I was like $20 or
Yeah,
something
you're
like
upper
that.
middle class there, buddy. If
yeah.
you got
yeah. If you got HBO,
You probably got
I
an
say
iPhone
it, right?
15.
Upper middle class, buddy. You done brought the wigger in here.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
All right, so we asked a favorite movie. I was about to ask you one more. Favorite artist, musical artist. You are a singer. You're an artist.
yeah,
So who do you look up to vocally, musically?
absolutely. Can I list multiple people?
That's fine.
Okay.
As long as you ain't talking about like 20 people. We
No.
don't have the time.
Okay, Kiki Sheard,
Okay.
my girl, love her.
Mm-hmm.
Brandy, duh.
Duh.
I love Charlie Wilson.
Really?
I love.
Really?
He
Like
was a crackhead.
like early. Yeah, he was.
a crackhead.
And I
He was.
love that he's recovered.
You got a
And
testimony.
He's
Me
been
too.
like 20, 30 years clean.
Yeah.
I love you, Charlie. I'm gonna
So
love
you,
you
Charlie.
like old
My
school
boy.
Charlie Wilson or like new school Charlie? Like not new school, but like within the
Both.
last. Okay.
Both. I like
That's
him
fair.
overall as
That's
an
fair.
artist.
With
I
the Gap
listen to
Band,
his
all of that?
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
voice is so clean.
And he still sounds
I
good
lo-
today.
Yes.
Today.
He sounds good
to
today.
this day.
Beautiful
No, for
teeth
real.
too. I know that's probably sound weird. Charlie Wilson has beautiful teeth.
They are fake.
That's what's up.
Proud of him.
Yeah, he got the Willy Wonkas.
Yo, I'm thinking about getting braces.
Really?
I've been pushing it off just because I've for too long cared so much about what people think, but I don't care no more. So I'm just like I'm gonna get because I want to get them, and I've
Right.
been wanting to get
Right.
them. So I'm gonna get them. I'm just gonna figure it out. But
Yep.
yeah,
A lot of broth.
broth. I don't even like
Yes,
that
I
now.
do.
I've
I
been
still
thinking
ate
about it.
everything.
Well, probably in the beginning. Are you good with pain, Dre?
I don't really deal with.
Got you.
You'll be alright.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
hear.
the first
I hear
initial
both.
day-
I hear both.
You'll be
The first
good.
initial day, yeah, because I'm about to get my braces back too, because
Okay.
I messed up. I ain't wear my
Hey,
braces.
happens.
Bracy.
But
We
yeah,
gonna be
and
brace
then-
twins.
Yeah.
Okay,
Brace face.
Then after
Brace
a
face
while, we
that's
would
gonna be
get
my
it tight.
Instagram name. That's so dumb.
You better not,
I won't.
Brace
That's
face
terrible.
Chris.
please. Oh no, oh no. And my teeth are small too, so when I have braces, that's all you see is metal. It's
Smile.
really- no.
You want to get Invisalign?
Just we're not judging you. It's okay. Be in those are your teeth, girl.
Period.
Show them
They're not
off.
that small though, Chris.
They really not. I've seen small teeth.
Well, guys.
Tell me, I've seen small
I'll show you small teeth. Ooh.
I mean, small. Like
that was so dumb.
the teeth still growing.
I done seen some small teeth.
Period.
If you have small teeth, put it in the comments.
Put a tooth emoji.
So that's the three. You said Kiki Sheard, Charlie Wilson, and Brandy.
Did you hear this fool said put a tooth emoji?
Did I say that?
Her. Damn, it's crazy like us.
I love
Listen,
it.
that's why this episode just been flying past. It's just been a conversation. But that's great. No, that's we're really thankful that you decided to stop by the Dream Lab podcast.
Yes.
Like I said, I've been watching your content and I was like, I definitely want to just have her on the episode. I feel like you would mesh well, and you did. It worked so well. And make sure that y'all go support her, any music or anything that she does in the future, which I'm sure she'll be doing more. She creates content. She posts regularly. So I don't tell you to follow somebody who don't post. Because I hate people be like, follow me, and I go to their page and this video from 2022.
And just highlights, sir, from 2017.
I don't want to see that.
Nope, sure don't.
What? That ain't none of y'all, so I don't know why y'all.
What?
Anyway.
Nothing. Are we about to stop?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, wait. I want to say one more thing.
Okay.
Before we end the episode, can we all just take a minute and 30 to encourage people to vote? I think it's very important.
So you want us to take a minute and 30?
Everybody just get their own personal. I'll start. You guys, listen. The election is very important. I understand that everybody has a lot of different political views, but I really want to make sure that whatever your stance is, that you really stand tall on it and you exercise your right to vote. Our ancestors have done a lot for us to be able to use this God-given ability. And again, I know there's a lot of differences within the candidates. Some people may like this one. Some people may prefer the other. But whatever it is, I'm personally asking on behalf of one of the castmates of the Dream Lab that you all exercise your right to vote. Take some time off. Ask your boss to let you go for your lunch break. Take your kids with you. Take some snacks. Bring the pet tablets, whatever it's going to take. But please do not let this election go by without exercising your right to vote. And not just that, do your research on your candidates who are running for president, but also do your other research on the other candidates as well, because it matters who else you put in the office.
True.
Outside of who the president is. If you want to keep certain laws, you want to help with the Social Security, you want to help with certain things that is going on in our communities that we don't like, it starts with your vote. So do your research. I'm trying to do my research. I want y'all to educate yourselves. So please, I know we laugh a lot, but this election is very important, and it could either set up our future or push us backwards. And I want to move forward. So whoever you're voting for, I don't care. Just make sure that you're exercising your vote. Dre?
Well, that was the minute
was
and
the
30
minute and a
seconds.
half.
So
There you
Thank
go.
you. Good night.
we're good. Oh, no.
Did you
What?
clap for me?
But make sure that you guys vote, though. No, that's that's a good point. I'm thankful that you said that.
Yeah, I joke a lot, but it's been on my heart. Like we really got to take the election
And here's the thing:
serious.
it doesn't take much. Like, just do it. We'll find an excuse for everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll be like, oh, our vote doesn't matter, and it's just like
You're a liar. It does matter. Your voice
you do
matters.
other things that don't matter.
You do other men that don't matter.
Jesus, and you don't matter to him.
We
Jesus,
always
and
try
you
to
don't
just
matter.
go, woo.
So it's
Right there, we jump.
And then y'all take it.
Yes.
it's so you might as well just go ahead on and actually do something that matters.
Yep.
Stop doing him.
And start trusting him.
That's
Get
your
out
car.
here.
That's your car.
Yeah, that's
It's running. Y'all, we got Deborah Gabrielle in the building one more time. Make some noise, y'all. The Dream Lab podcast.
Thanks for having me. I had
Also-
so much fun.
Also, did I? Oh, make sure I didn't cover that. I did bring this up, even though I should have. November 9th, we're hosting an event.
Our first public appearance
Let me see if do I have the flyer? I think I
as a squad.
Real soon.
Yes. The
Big
Dream
part, big
Lab
part.
podcast is on the move.
We are hosting Jay Murray's Glory Night. That's not the name of it.
Not the name of
He's
it. I
gonna
gotta
cuss me
find
out.
it.
Shout out to my water bottle while they look that up.
It has made an amazing appearance tonight.
There we go. I got
Get
it.
one.
Give it up for the
I got
big
it.
peel.
Well, you can read it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
I don't want to. Do it now. I don't want to now.
All right. So no,
Death,
November
death.
9th. This is so dumb. She's sitting over there, tears barely just about to fall out her eye. November 9th. The Dream Lab podcast, we're hosting Jay Murray and the Detroit Gospel Artists Alliance.
Yes.
They're doing an Indie Artist Experience, Volume 1. It will be at the True Love Evangelistic Ministries Church. That's 20501 Plymouth Road, Detroit, Michigan, 48228. Make sure you follow us on social media. You'll be able to see the flyer. But yeah, we're hosting it. Y'all come out. It's going to be a great time. Jay Murray is trying something. He's doing something that's really, really dope. And he's bringing a lot of independent artists together, people who are really doing it in the gospel scene in Detroit. So make sure y'all come and support us. And make sure y'all see us and take a picture with us.
Look at Kristen,
Big part.
Stacy.
I think that's it. That's all our church announcements for today.
Yeah.
Govern yourselves accordingly, niggas.
Yeah, exactly. We got one more episode of this season, and then we're going to be taking a break for the rest of the year. We'll be back at the top of the new year. So, yeah. It's Thanksgiving, Christmas time, all that stuff, and I think it's best for us to just kind of take a little break. It's perfect timing, right?
Yeah.
What you about to say? Something smart?
Oh, I was going to say I agree.
Okay.
It helps us stay rejuvenated and fresh and good
Absolutely.
ideas. It's important.
Come back with
So-
a new hair color.
I am.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
so this is the Dream Lab has gone to another level.
Every season.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of Dream Lab Podcast. It's your Captain Dre Perry. We got Chrissy B, Rev Kev in the building, and our guest, Deborah Gabrielle. Y'all, we will see you next week. Peace up. A-Town down.